We are live. Live.
You are live.
Live. It's a good thing. Good thing to be alive.
Let's wait till people
Join us.
join us.
Here we are. People joined us.
People joining us.
Welcome. Welcome. Nice to be here again.
So, I hope if you cannot hear us, because it's heavy raining here,
Tell us.
to tell us in the chat so we can react to that.
Can you hear us?
If you can,
Hearing good?
give it a thumbs up or write in the comments that you can.
Good quality sound. Tell us in the chat if it is. Otherwise we will not continue. Ah, Benjamin, thanks. Sounds good. Thumbs up from
Okay,
Benjamin.
perfect. I'm going to live control room here. Okay,
Kwaliteit is okay. So the quality is good.
awesome. Okay, we today we made a schedule because we have many things that we want to discuss with you.
Made a little list to talk
We
about.
have a little list to talk about. There were many things that happened so far. We will start, first of all, where are we right now? What's the situation? How are things going? Skloisen joined us as well. Welcome.
Welcome to the Efficiency Tour Live.
So, let's give it a short update. We had this morning, right now we have almost 3,300 kilometers done so far in the trip. We are just returning from Privathotel Lindner, to who we say big thanks.
Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
We
Thank you so
were
much.
invited.
Thank you.
We were invited spontaneously to come into the spa and recreation area, have a shower, relax for a little time, use towels and all that kinds of stuff. So
And which happens to be just right next to the supercharger
Exactly.
in Hamburg.
Exactly.
So, Privathotel Lindner, big thumbs up.
big thumbs up.
If you are in the area with your Tesla or not, just go by. It's
Exactly.
a wonderful hotel.
And just to mark that, to note that here, we don't get paid for this. Okay. So those people are really nice. We called them 1.5 hours before we arrived, and we just said to them, listen, we are on our way through. We're making this world record attempt. Can you just do you have the possibility for us to take a shower and rest a little bit? And they said, no problem at all. You just come on in. When we asked what they wanted for this, they said like we won't charge you anything. And we said that's so cool. So we will feature you in this video. That's what we'll do. Thank you. It's really kind. And we have also, I made a few records of the area. We will bring that up in a special video so you can take a look, because the spot is really
pretty.
beautiful.
It's Hamburg, and
Yeah.
it's in the outskirts of Hamburg, and it's a lot of trees. It's a very pretty area.
So we were able to take our clothes off, and they also did not move without us in them. So we were pretty happy, because we were a bunch of stinky men coming into a 5-star hotel and asking for a shower. Feels strange sometimes, but it was great. Now we feel like totally refreshed. It's amazing. It's a very good feeling. We're just coming out of the shower.
Feels
pretty
really
awesome.
good. Yeah, feels like having a great meal.
Exactly. The next thanks that we want to say once again goes out to
Jason.
Jason, we experienced the food now, and there will be a video about this, because people won't be able to believe it, like about what we got. There's a box here. You can only see a little bit of that box. It's here, and on there it says efficiencytour.com, Samuel David Roberto, bon appétit et bon voyage, and it's filled up with goodies. We still have plenty of it. For example, we have the carrots here. There were this whole bunch of hummus, self-made one, awesome. We had all kinds of stuff. We even had alcohol-free wine because Roberto is such a wine lover, and he look at this. He brought us some cups,
wine glasses,
disposable,
nice.
amazing. And there in front is the rest of the world famous, international recognized, and well known and loved popcorn.
So there's hardly anything left, only little crumbs, guys. I would say, Jason, I think you have a business going on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
This could be the famous Jason Harold popcorn blend from Norway.
Or think about
just start selling it.
Exactly. Or think about what it's going to be a great business idea to provide people with lunch boxes for traveling.
Yeah. Tesla lunch.
That could actually be a really good. Let me turn the lights on here that people see me. It could really be a really good business. I got it already. Could be a really good business to because, like, imagine you want to go on a journey, on a travel a long trip, and you just go there, pick up a lunchbox where you just click what you want in it. Awesome.
There you go.
Those burgers, awesome.
Very nice. Good bread.
We made a video about it. We even have now plenty of spoons and stuff.
Sure.
Apples, soy yogurt, everything. And now coming to the next person we want to thank is Elena. Elena, thank you very much
for being
there. You just
there.
provided us, for being there at the Hotel Lindner, meeting us there, providing us with bread, providing us with fresh water, providing us with.
She had to travel all the way for an hour to get there.
Exactly.
Very nice of you.
Thank you.
It was a good. That's mental support, you know.
Absolutely.
I love that.
We need that. We are poor creatures, like locked together in a tiny car with no hope, having to go 3,000 miles yet. No,
hey,
it's not that bad. But
Herman, thank you for joining. Cool, man. Cool that you're watching.
Yeah. Good luck, David. It says.
That's my colleague.
Awesome. Okay, guys. So far, thank you to all those supporters. Elena, again, thank you very much. Jason, thank you very much. And also, Hotel Lindner, great gesture of yours. We love it. We feel fresh. We can go on now.
Yeah.
So, second point that we wanted to discuss on the list, David, just give me a...
Yep.
Yeah. Is the bridge accident.
Yes. What was that all about?
Yeah. As you might notice, there is a big bridge in Denmark where you go over the... what is it?
It's the Storebælt bridge.
It's a Storebælt bridge. And it's really expensive to cross the bridge, first of all. Yes. Secondly...
there's only one way to go.
Oh, yeah, only one way to go.
You can only go over the bridge.
Or you go with the ferry.
Or you go swim.
Yeah, or you go swim.
Which was not an option.
So all over a sudden, there was a traffic jam, and it was really like one of those traffics where you would not move one single inch.
You just stop, and that's it.
And that's it.
Then you know there's something wrong, right?
Yeah. So we sent David in the two direction forward to be a kind of a spy or to gather intelligence for the command, for the commando.
That's right, the command center.
Command center, yeah. And David, what happened there?
So I just walked only a few meters. I didn't go all the way down there, but some people came from there, and they said there was a big accident going on. Very early this morning in the morning traffic, and in the rush hour, and so the whole bridge had to be closed up and cleaned up, and so everybody just had to stand there. No other way around it. Everybody just stood there, and so it was a long wait. And they said we arrived around 9 o'clock. Am I correct? A little bit later.
Yeah.
Arrived around 9:30 about. And they said at that time it would be open again at 10:30, so that would be 1 hour. But basically, when we started driving again, it was already past 11.
Yeah.
It was like 10, quarter past 11.
Yeah,
So we stopped there for about 1.5 hours.
Exactly. And you know what the funny part was? When you Googled the accident on the bridge, the first result that came from Google was our Instagram post about standing in front of the bridge. So I guess that many people in that traffic jam read our post about this, and it was really funny. David showed me that. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That was really nice.
But it cost us 1.5 hours, even a little bit more, because after that 11 o'clock the traffic just went moving pretty slow, so we lost a bunch of time there. And then we went into direction Hamburg, and also there Hamburg, we came close to Hamburg around 4 p.m. 3:30, and also there the traffic, the daily traffic started hitting the roads, and we lost again a lot of time.
There's quite some road construction going on, as is always in Germany, I guess. Long road construction sites, and so we lost some time there. And so also Elena had to wait a little bit, but we still thank you, Elena, for being there and supporting us in that way. Very nice.
Exactly. It's really amazing to see people just, helping out, being there. Also to Mark. Oh yeah, we never say this. Mark, the guy in the background in our company, does a great job in keeping all the statistics on the website alive, in being in permanent communication with us, in supporting us with information, sending us questions and that kinds of stuff that we don't get via Instagram or Twitter. So Mark, also for you,
thanks a lot.
Thanks for being there.
Really good.
It's always a great pleasure to have you. Just let's go on and finish this thing.
That's right.
So next point. Oh yeah. No, Klaus is asking, is there only loss of time? Is there only loss of time? Yes, it's only the loss of time. There's no loss of energy so far. There would be loss of energy if you would put the air condition to the max, and then you would stay for 3 hours. But even though the loss of energy is minimal, we have to say that we don't worry when going into a traffic jam. Usually you use less energy than you would use driving faster.
That's right.
So because the only enemy of an electric car is the wind resistance, the aerodynamics, and the mechanical grip that causes heat, and that is the main part. So when you go, that leads us to the next point, by the way.
That's right.
We got a comment from a friend of ours who was in the team Electrified. One of the drivers asked us about why we were only going 90 or 100 kilometers an hour in between that and not driving any faster, and if this would make sense, and if this was all about bringing the electricity. What was it, David? What was the wording? Hypermiling, yeah, exactly, like, driving unrealistic, let's say it like this, right?
That's right. That's not real life usage of an electric car.
It would not be real life usage of an electric car, not driving faster, and why we were doing this. And so we would just take a short statement to that. First thing is, well, you should adjust to the task that is given. The task given is to drive as efficiently as possible and safely as possible in the same manner, and go through Europe with the shortest charging time. That is the task.
That's the objective.
Objective number one. So all that you do should be gathered around this objective. That's also the way you go into a business. If you have an objective number one, you put everything around the objective number one if you want to achieve that. So that's what we do. Then secondly is, okay, we are driving slower. That's right. We won't go 120. You will see us sometimes go 100 or 110 even, but only if the environmental conditions allow it and we can drive efficiently. That means that our goal is to go steady and to go move forward in a good amount of time, and also drive as much efficiently as possible. Now you might say, okay, if you want to go on maximum efficiency, why don't you go 40 like the guys in Italy did and go 1,000 and a few kilometers with one charge? Well, the thing is, you cannot do that and be a partaker of daily traffic without bringing others into danger. That's number one. And secondly, we see many people traveling with the speed that we do, and we overtake many cars and trucks on the road every day by doing our speed. So
right.
of course there's room for more. We encourage you to go, if we achieve the world record, we encourage you to go for another world record, to better or to kill the time that we did, to beat it up and achieve a better effort in that task. We encourage you really. We also felt that there's much room for more. Like, we could have done even better. We learned a lot on that trip. Of course, we did the math and all that kinds of stuff, but you can even do better now. We learned a lot, so there will be another record attempt in the future of us, maybe, yeah, and of the Team Electrified as well. I'm sure, because we are competitors, we are sportsmen, and we do that for we do it for the task. We do it for the challenge. You know, we're in here for the challenge. So the way that we are driving is the best combination of efficiency and velocity. The matching point, the ideal matching point there is, we think we meet in the strategy we use, and also in the strategy how we charge the car. We do that quite differently from the strategy compared to the strategy that Team Electrified did, because we have our own theory of things on that matter, and so far the numbers indicate that we could beat the world record pretty by much. So let's see how it turns out. I don't want to say anything yet, because you never know what's going to happen, and then you made a big party around this, and by the end it's just a little bling. So we'll see how it works out, but we just wanted to say, we are not in here to achieve this within, I don't know, 86 or 90 hours. We are here to achieve it with the shortest charging time possible, for that because that's what the task is.
That's right.
And that's it.
That's right. So that's the objective, and that's what we're going for.
Exactly. If there would be
that means we are
ready for the world record. Yeah, so if there's another task, we are thinking about beating another record. We will communicate that to you soon, in the near future. I guess there's another possibility to do another world record with a Tesla, and their velocity will be a part of it. So then the strategy will be different. But we just wanted to say that we will always concentrate on the objective of the task, and then beat that objective the best way we can. Period. Nothing more to say about that.
That's right.
So
guys, do you have any questions still left? Are there any things that you would like to know before we move on?
Oh, Anna, Lena and Benny would love to hear you say hi to them. Anna, Lena and Benny.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Anna,
Greetings
Lena
from
and
the
Benny.
car. Grüße aus dem Auto. Schönen Abend euch. Schön, dass ihr zuschaut.
Super.
Wir freuen uns. Vielen Dank. Oh, and Uwe is here as well. Uwe is a friend of ours. He's our banker. Uwe, welcome.
Uwe, welcome.
Hallo Uwe.
Willkommen.
Willkommen. So, well, Rianni, hi from Holland. Leah, Elijah, and Rianni, welcome.
Hey guys, welcome.
Nice
Thanks
to have
for joining.
you. Nice to have you. So Klaus is asking if we are going behind the truck in autopilot. Sometimes we go behind the truck in autopilot, but most of the time the trucks are too slow, and so we sometimes we we overtake them. We try to travel in the normal traffic flow. Our efficiency, our most efficient velocity is a little bit over the velocity of the trucks. So and we also have to say it's not that much of an advantage as we expected. So we try to meet the conditions for our traveling in the way the situation provides us. So very often we also have another car that's traveling the same speed. Sometimes we travel totally alone, so it varies. Also, if the wind situation, that's really something that's much more influencing. If the wind situation is perfect, we also go a little bit faster. For example, Denmark, we had a tailwind, like a really strong tailwind, and you could see that immediately the consumption went down like 15% just on going normal speed. And so we speeded up a little bit, and you see now there are many factors, so we keep track of the performance value of the car all the time and adjust from time to time depending on the environmental conditions.
Yep.
Elijah says, sing us a gospel song, or hymn.
Well, I guess you're better at that, Elijah. So why don't you sing us a song?
Uwe says, thanks, I hear today from your great tour. I'm sure that you are going to get the record. Thumbs up. Uwe, thank you. We hope you'll do it. Right now it looks pretty good. We have to say that. It looks pretty good. We will come up with numbers, we promise. We will come up with numbers out of southern France, okay? We will come up with predictions out of southern France. Bear with us for that. Right now we have indication in an area that we will arrive with the charging time, but we don't want to promote it yet because we are too insecure how reliable those numbers are. They look pretty good, but we don't want to mess around with anything, so bear with us. We will come out with the predictions and estimated charging times out of southern France. So that will be around tomorrow evening, I guess.
Some more patience for that.
Yeah, please. Please, please, please. Yeah. What else? Let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah, something I almost forgot. A big thank you also to Vito. Vito is the guy that made, like, maybe you did, maybe on the
Instagram channel.
On the Instagram pictures you saw our tires, and you saw a picture of the tires where it says world record, and our favorite word, by the way, so far. It's our favorite word. Yay. Well, and there's also tireing.com and stuff written on that tire. Those are prototype tires that this is the first time those tires go into such a long travel, and it's also
new technology.
Exactly, it's new technology to print onto tires, and we also giving reports in terms of reliability and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for supporting us, Vito. I know, like, I have to tell you the story. I met David on Wednesday morning in near Amsterdam to start traveling with him together to the Nordkapp. Roberto came in by plane. You saw that on EP5, I guess, or EP6, EP5. There was the incoming of the plane. I got those tires on Tuesday night, 2 a.m. from him, sitting in his garage and finishing them as fast as he could. So he did a really great effort to make that possible, to get those tires on the car, because we only learned about him that he's there and that he has the technology and stuff. We only learned about that, I guess, 48 hours before that?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Shortly before
really,
the weekend.
Shortly before we just got together with the stuff to take off for Northern. Yeah. So Vito, if you see this, thank you. It's really been a pleasure. We have to say,
and they just look awesome. I mean, if you see the pictures,
yeah,
the car. I mean, the whole layout and the whole foiling, like the signage on the car, is making it look great. But one big element that makes it looks really great is these rims that have this nice red ring around it. It looks awesome. It looks like a real rally car.
Frank is here as well, says hello together. Hi Frank.
Hi,
welcome,
Frank.
welcome. Mark is here, says good evening.
Hey Mark, good evening.
You missed our gratitude message to you, but you can just look it up in the recorded live stream later.
Yep.
Yeah, so what else do we have to say? We are surprised how fast the car is turning into an oven. Like
Yeah.
Just just credit to Frank. Roberto, mein Freund, schaust gut aus.
Frank Schäffner.
Oh, Frank.
Roberto, turn it off. Turn it off.
Ja, klar. Ich wollte es ausmachen. Ciao, Franco.
Roberto is looking good, but only in daylight. You don't want to see him at night.
He's sleeping at night.
Yeah. Yeah. Blush a little bit.
What?
We got Mark to blush.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Great. Man, people, we really have to say, for us it's also the first time that we're doing a project like that, with a range like that, and also with so many people helping us. I have to say also a big thank you to Raphael. He called us and offered his help, and he spread our message, and he helped us with information about difficulties on the travels, and so many people saying, like, supporting us, liking what we do, getting in as sponsors, our clients as well. I have to say thank you to Mr. Heberlein, Mr. Leitner from Capera. Great people, just jumping in without getting any information, just hearing the idea, jumping in for that. Also Deutschland, Alexander Smolenski, Matthias Meyer, great people. Thanks for your support, just like that. Tim, what is his second name?
Dubovi.
Dubovi? Yeah, Tim Dubovi, also great guy. Thank you for your just like that support. So many people. Oh, Stefan Jagd from Comvista. Really, he's such a fine guy. Just he heard about the idea, and his Comvista is here on the roof above me. Just like jumped in when he heard about the idea, no questions given, supported us, and it's really amazing how many people get behind this, and you feel the support and the help, and people are interested in things that what you're doing, and it's really yeah.
This is
Ford Mustang GT.
Oh, this is kind of a gumball tour coming around. Okay,
the casting is from
Elijah says, does Tesla ensure that all its supercharger stations are powered with green energy? Yes, Tesla does that. So that's also a good thing. If you drive a Tesla and you charge on a supercharger, you can absolutely be sure that you are charging with green energy. That means also that you are driving CO2 neutral. So this is really a good thing, and I can only repeat what I already said yesterday. Is Roberto has turned into an energy saver on the car. He's normally a guy that is going like pedal to the metal.
That's right.
I'm sorry for that. All my Italian friends, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, and right now he put the Ferrari aside and took the Vespa.
The Vespa.
The e-Vespa.
The e-Vespa.
Vespa.
Yeah. So yeah, what's about to come up? We will hit our we are around Hanover right now.
Yep.
Next stop is Supercharger Rüden. What I wanted to say is,
if there's anyone in the area in Rüden,
yeah,
just feel free to join.
Feel free, exactly.
Am Zeinerberg in Seesen.
Zeinerberg. Yeah, you can just write into Google Supercharger Rüden, come out and meet us there. Be a part of our logbook. If you are there and we meet you there, you get shortly advice for what you are signing. and then you can be part of our logbook and be a part of the official world record if we achieve it, but it's possible.
Yep, that's right.
So I'm really excited also because we are hitting our home area. That means like the area that I came from is the area around Heidelberg.
We means Samuel and Roberto.
Oh yeah, exactly.
For me,
Roberto is from Schwetzingen.
It's not
He's
so
Dutch.
home.
He's from.
He's from a country you don't need to know
space.
about. Yeah, outer space.
Outer
Foreign.
space.
He's a foreigner.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, and
I'm in the minority here, so I won't speak.
yeah, but we will hit this region, and we'll also have a stopover at Hirschberg, Weinheim, Germany. And oh, by the way, we forgot somebody really important to mention. Ilka Valentino, the wife of Roberto's wife, she will provide us with vegan and also not vegan for Roberto sushi.
Sushi coming up.
So we are really excited. So after the gourmet from Jason, we are getting supplied with the next gourmet food of Ilka.
So it will not be the efficiency tour anymore, but it will be the driving Tesla's sushi bar.
Gourmet's tour. So Ilka, thank you very much.
Yep, Klaus, that's right. We'll be there in the middle of the night.
Exactly, Klaus.
So once again, thank you to Ilka for coming out there
in the middle of the night.
night.
That's what she does. She's coming out in the middle of the night.
That's support.
So that's great support. Exactly.
If anyone wants to support us for the next stops, please,
please feel free to share your premium food with us.
Is there anyone still living in France somewhere who can give us some nice French delicacies?
Yeah, please be free and share your premium foods with us. We are always grateful. Also to all the Russian viewers on this channel, I have a few Russian friends I know they're watching. If you have some borscht or any other Russian specialties, you are absolutely invited to share them because they taste delicious.
Yeah. Looking forward to the borscht.
Borscht. Borscht is great. Yep. It's a soup.
It's a nice
Russian soup. Yeah. So guys, now you see time flies. Already 35 minutes into the live stream. If there are any questions from your side, please share. Otherwise, we have so much material to cut and edit yet. It's really like I cannot see how I will finish all this. I will try to keep up. I also produced a log about the night shift because I was driving last night, and I will be driving tonight again. So I try to cut it and edit. I try to cut and edit it all to throw it out to you on the channel, to give you the impressions of the tour and show many pictures. By the way, I just can see that we are heading into headwind again.
Yep.
And we just had a huge thunderstorm. You were part of that. And guys, what's up?
Figuring this one out.
Yeah, well. So.
Yeah. There we are. Technical difficulties with the display.
Got there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So far from us, that's pretty much it. We are with the temperature. Outside temperature is 25 degrees. It's perfect for us because that makes that all we know already. For the night, we can take. Look at this. For the night, we can turn the air conditioner off. We had a few situations today where we had to put the air conditioner on because there was no other way. That the sweat was running down the skin in the car, especially in the traffic jam, and there was no possibility to even breathe in the car. We were standing in the sun, burning down on us, and so yeah, that was
good question.
How is it being together in the small space for so long? Still something to talk, or mostly silence because somebody's always sleeping? Actually,
good question.
Yeah, it's a good question, Klaus. Thanks. Well, I have to say I don't really feel like in a box.
No, it's very strange.
Yeah.
I guess that's because we're traveling.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, feeling in a small space. If we would be standing still the whole time, I would get nuts. I would not be able. I would have to. I could not continue, definitely not. But since we're driving, we are passing along a lot of, you know, landscape where, you know, there's a lot going on. And I personally love driving. I know that Roberto loves driving, and I also know that Samuel loves driving. So I mean, what's there not to like about, you know, being in the car for all the time? So that is one thing. The other, I think, biggest thing to that question is that we're not sitting in the car for 24/7, you know, not for 24 hours a day. We are having stops, like quite frequently, since we take most of the supercharger stops. And so what happens is you have just some time to stretch your legs, get out, and, you know, be not so close to each other, and you know, just walk around. And so, but really being in the space for, you know, the 2 or 3 hours, or the, you know, what is it, ranging from 1 to 2.5 hour legs, is not a problem at all, really.
Yeah, and it's also that you turn, like, there's a lot of professionalism, because sometimes there are situations where you get stressed a little bit because it's hot and you're tired, and, you know, and then you might just say a word to somebody or something that is not, like, you know, it could be an offense, could be understood as an offense by somebody else. But then you see, like, there's no reaction to that. Like, we are keeping calm, and it's a good mood in the car. We are getting along pretty well. We're making jokes. We laugh about a lot of stuff, and so it's a new Panamera, by the way. Yeah. So it's also pretty well. It's pretty cool. And at night there's a lot of silence in the car. Also because we enjoy silence as well. The car is so silent. Sometimes you just sit and watch out and have a look at the night and cruise, and somebody's sleeping, and, you know, there's not a lot of need.
There's no music on.
Yeah, there's no music on. We have this agreement. We don't play music because somebody's always sleeping, or somebody doesn't like maybe the taste of the music. So if you want to listen to music, we just plug the earphones in. But so far I haven't listened to music yet because I'm editing all the time. I just want to throw something in. Elena, can you say hello to my dear friend Sari? She can see the chat. Of course, Sari, I know you as well. Hi, nice that you are watching.
Thanks for joining.
Hi, thanks for joining. Greetings from the car. Be safe. Enjoy watching, and hope to see you on the live streams daily and in the evening. And there will be more and more information coming up to the end of the trip. So we will have the biggest, I guess, the biggest audience shortly before we arrive in Tarifa, and we can confirm the world record if everything works out like that.
Yep.
But so far, sorry, thanks for you being here. Also, Elena, thanks for you joining and for your help. Of course, we already said that, but once again, you can never thank somebody too often. Thank you, everybody. It's great to know such a great team behind the project and all.
So a few minutes ago, oh, there's a bad connection here. It seems like.
I return.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow, incredible.
Zo.
Dat is gemaakt, hè?
Super voor de rijden.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah. So Christoph. Hi, Christoph. Nice to have you. He says, I hope you make the world record. We hope so too. We put a lot of effort in there, but we think we have pretty good chances. But as we already said, we don't want to put out numbers yet. But the indications are very, very positive. So we'll see how it turns out, and we'll keep you updated. Roberto, there was a...
What's that?
Those two lanes were closed.
No, it was gone already.
The 2 lanes are closed.
It's gone already.
No, there were the signs. Yeah. Anyway, well, right now we are on autopilot, and the car is. There was just a tricky situation. There were 2 lanes closing, and the car. We put the car on the test for the autopilot, and it worked out great. It braked really smooth, but also strong enough. Good. Is there something you discovered wasn't such a smart decision taking with you or doing on the trip?
It's a good.
Well,
good
what's like? Well, important is that you drink a lot, because if you don't, that's not good. The best thing that we took is this one here.
good pillow.
It's an amazing pillow, and we also have the possibility, because I'm sitting here right now, but when we want to access the trunk during driving, we can just I just switch seats, go to the side, open up the other half of the bench, and I have access to all our bags. And there's also a little mattress there that we put stuff on, and cameras when it's open, so I can work there and lay on the side and rest also on there. So there are several options for us to move in the car. And as you might probably have noticed already, the Tesla is a really huge car. It's a large car,
yeah.
And you have plenty of space in here. And right now the oh yeah, now we're back on here. We have plenty of space in here. It's all
You guys can follow us.
I hope you can still see us. It says the connection is bad. There we are, back again.
Back again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uwe, thank you for the question. Is it correct that you only lose 3% of battery performance from Bisping to Hanover? No. That's one of the things that is not that good. Mark, if you hear this, please write an email to the GPS live tracking guys and tell them to take the battery out, because actually our battery, oh, they can't see it. We wait a second until the connection is better. Here we are.
See, guys?
Yeah. The battery is the battery of this GPS transmitter that we have here.
There's a little battery in here, and we have it plugged in, so it's basically constantly charging. So, and sometimes it falls out, and then it just drops the charge a little bit, and we plug it back in. So there's a battery in here, and that's what is viewed on the website as battery charge. So, yeah, I can imagine that is confusing. Just know that it's not the case. It's not the Tesla battery. It is this battery.
Exactly. So, Mark, if you see this, please write an email to the guys from GPS Live Tracking, so they can help us out with that. They can remove the battery level. I'm sorry. No worries, Uwe. Many people fall for this because it's also like it's not good. It's not well displayed there. I know that it indicates that it's the battery of the car. We had no, because of the short amount of preparation time, we had no possibility to get the battery level of the car in there. But next year, if we will make the tour again, we will, with many other people together record, we will have the battery level indicated. Yeah, exactly. So what else have we here? How is it to be in Germany again? Well, it's really good to be in Germany again. You know why? Because we were such a long time in Norway. We drove Norway for 5,000 kilometers straight. Because David and me, we drove up for 2,500 and drove down for 2,500. So we are just 5,000 kilometers through Norway.
It is incredible. You can't believe that when you tell it to someone. You have to experience that to know it.
Exactly.
Then you're really happy to see that Swedish border sign and know, like, oh, goodbye Norway. I love the country. I've lived there for 1.5 years. I love it. But this was enough of Norway for these past
and in Norway, only the south provides you with the freeways.
Yep.
And you go onto the legendary E6. Let's call it the Route 66 of Norway.
Yep.
And this, in the south, it's a really good and well-built road. The more you come into the north, it gets a little bit bumpier, but still, if you are a nature guy, if you love to be off grid, if you like we've seen so many cyclists going there with 8 degrees, rain, windy, cold, sitting on their bikes with heavy bags on them, crawling up grinding up those hills, and with really painful faces.
Oh man!
And even though, like one time, it was heavy rain in Norway, the water coming down, and it was really cold. Like we were really cold, even in the car. We were like shaking. We had all the covers and towels on us, and there was a guy with a tent on the side of the road, and he was naked, just with a little plastic cover on his body, standing outside of the tent and enjoying the nature or whatever.
It's incredible.
Totally crazy.
It's incredible.
Totally crazy.
It's incredible.
Jason says Norwegian roads are the worst part of Norway for sure. I guess they are the worst part of northern Norway, because we have to say in southern Norway they actually are pretty good.
Another thing about the roads, what you might also really like, and I guess that's why many motorbike riders go to Norway. It is like that road, those roads, there are no highways, so most of your trip is on very nice and windy roads. So you do see a lot, you know, and that's a very interesting part of the trip. For us it was a bit long, but still it is very beautiful. And so if you like driving, like if you really like steering, you know, the car through those windy roads, like in Italy or in southern France or Spain, you would love it in Norway. So
yeah,
in that
exactly.
sense, it's a travel tip.
Yeah, absolutely. Klaus says, in a week, when Samuel will be asked, and what did you do the last 2 weeks? He can answer, getting a world record for driving 12,000 kilometers. Actually, Klaus, I want to tell you, it's more than that. I will be like on Thursday with arriving in Tarifa and going back then on the weekend to Germany. I will have traveled the total of 15,700 kilometers in 12 days. Yep, in 12 days. So that's something. Yeah, there's a truck overtaking us. This is a truck that's going more than 90. Respect. Is he allowed to do that?
I don't know.
People are really reacting to the car. It's pretty cool. And not paying for that.
Not paying for any kilometer.
Yeah, exactly, Klaus. That's also something we have to say. We are not paying for any kilometer. If you think now, how much are those guys wasting on gas or on electricity? Not a single penny.
Nope.
Electricity in a Tesla on the supercharger is for free if you manage to do your stuff. So you see the advantages of those cars is just great. It's really great. Yeah. So what else? What else? We are not tired yet of driving, and we are really looking forward to Spain. I'm really excited about southern France and Spain, because we are going down to Montpellier, and we will be traveling all the border with a car. And
oh yeah,
I'm really looking forward to
the whole Mediterranean border. All of it. All the way from
down.
France
down to Gibraltar.
Gibraltar.
And actually, when you then think it through, like we did that already when we were starting, on the most northern point of Europe, right? With 8 degrees and cold sea and cold winds, and those people, the rough people that are into nature and those real hardliner nature lovers. And then you know that a little time further, you will be on the southern coast of Spain, next to Africa.
Yes.
And all driven by car. This
All
really
by
makes
car.
you crazy.
Electric car, charged by electricity, charged. Awesome. Yeah. So, just to give you a little impression, I mean, I guess most of you have been already on German highways, and that's why we basically don't even bother showing you. But this is this is what we're looking at. This is German highway. There we go. People driving really fast on the left lane. Some people overtaking us with like 250 kilometers an hour. Crazy. And on the other side you always have the trucks, the good old trucks, driving 80, 82.
Some of them driving 90, they
83.
go our speed, that's cool. Some of them driving 80, we overtake them.
Yep, that's right.
So it's always a little mind game.
Yep, but you know, that's the thing. We are focused. We're focused on one
we
thing.
focus on the performance.
And on the end goal, trying to make that record.
I really have to say, to those of you who know me, this is the first time that I don't freak out about this situation here that you just saw. Because normally, if a situation like that would occur with those trucks,
time ago
I would
around
go crazy.
Yep, same here. And I guess you can appreciate it a little bit more now.
Yeah.
You can also appreciate the life of a truck driver a bit more. Driving these distances, these speeds, slowly but surely.
Okay, there we are.
Back again.
Now, why is the route the way it is? Well, you're absolutely right, Klaus. There's a route that goes directly. If you put in Google Maps Nordkapp to Tarifa, it will give you a route that is around about 5,600 and a few kilometers. And it's a direct way, and it goes all the way to Sweden, through Sweden, and it goes through the middle of France and through the middle of Spain. It doesn't go along the coast. Now, why did we choose this route? There are two main reasons. One reason is we are not allowed to take any ferries or anything else to carry or to take the car into. The car has to drive the way itself. Only on one occasion on that trip, and that is the E6. It's in the middle of Norway. There's one part that cannot be continued otherwise than with a ferry. That's 10 minutes or 15 minutes, so you have to take the ferry on that certain point. That's the only way. On the other side, why did we take the route along Norway and along the Mediterranean Sea of Spain? Is because that is the way the superchargers dictate the route. So we cannot go another route that is probably shorter, but the charging time would be 5 or 6 times more than we achieve on a supercharger. Not even, it's even 10 times more. So what we do is we get into first of all we download the list of superchargers that we have, and then we try to find a route that is along those superchargers and along those regulations of the Guinness World Record Agency, confirmed and matching, and then try to find the shortest route to achieve the goal. I hope that answers your questions.
Oh, that's a nice comment there. Last one.
Oh, Pascal, nice to see you. Great that you are here. Hi from the car. You are trying to get to Hirschberg tonight? That would be great. We keep you updated. It will be around 2:30 in the morning. If you make it there, you are absolutely welcome. Thanks. And if you have any questions, you got my number. Write me, and I will keep you updated when we arrive. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for support. Klaus, I hope it answered all your questions. And yeah. Oh, thanks. Okay, great. Guys, so far, wow, time flies. We're already 1 hour in the live stream. Into the live stream. That's really amazing. So people, I'd say if there are any further questions, I would answer them now. If not, we will close the live stream for today. I keep on editing.
Another thing.
Oh, David has another thing.
I have an idea. If you have something that you would like to see in the next live stream for tomorrow, it'll be again at the same time. If you have another thing for tomorrow in the live stream that you'd like to see, just write us. Maybe you can prepare something for that. If you have some ideas, just write them down to us. Either wherever you are, on Facebook, either on YouTube or on Instagram, wherever, or direct message us. Yeah, maybe you have some ideas, and we can make this even more enjoyable for you guys.
yeah, if you have any suggestions to provide better service to you in any matter, please let us know. We will be encouraged to realize this as far as possible, to give you the best possibility to join the ride, because that's what it's all about. We are doing this also for you people, because it's a great feeling of achieving this together in a community and have you as supporters on the rails, and carrying us through the whole challenge. So yeah, good. I'd say, have you all the points, David?
Yeah, I'm just writing some
Perfect.
ideas down.
Yeah. So we also have a few ideas that we wanted to do, that we want to do maybe in the next episodes, and let's see how it plays out, because time is a serious issue on this flight here, because everybody always has something to do, and editing and producing those videos consumes a lot of time. So we try to do our best and to push content to YouTube and to Instagram for you.
Yep.
Alois says, have a good ride. See you tomorrow. Chris says, God bless you. Thanks. So, guys, thank you very much. That's it. You have a great night. Have a great evening. Enjoy your time. Have a good night's sleep. We see you tomorrow. If there's anything so far, you can ask us on Twitter, #EfficiencyTour. You can ask us on Facebook. You can ask us on Instagram. Send us your questions. We will gather the information for you and put it out tomorrow. So far, new content is about to come up. I am almost sure that yet tonight we will upload new stuff. The charging protocols have to be uploaded yet, so if you are into watching a car being charged, click on it, let it go through. You see how we measure time. Tomorrow on the live stream, I think we will provide you with the first prognosis and the first estimated calculations for our total time that we are going to be in Spain, and we will keep you updated on that. So far, thank you, Uwe, for the great evening. We'll have that. Elena, good night, everybody. Alex,
guys.
Andy, thank you.
Thank you very much
for your support. You all have a great night, and we'll push